my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an autumn look with you. I know it's not autumn, I know we're still in August, but you know what, I don't care. I miss autumn so much that I'm going to do some autumn makeup looks with you. So you probably can tell that my setup is a bit different to what it is. Basically, I've just moved some stuff around, and that's about it. Basically, I'm just going to do this autumn makeup look. I've got a mirror on hand, and we're going to do it with the Colourpop palette at Forest Sight that collab with Warburton Christie, and all the colours just look so autumnal. They're the kind of colours that you see in autumn, especially look at the packaging though. This is just gorgeous. Like, everything about this screams autumn because it's really nice. I absolutely love this. It's just a nice palette. I'm going to prime my eyes, what I do all the time, with my P. Louise base. And I love priming with this. I just turn down the brightness because I feel like the brightness is overexposed. There you go. Hopefully you can see me a lot better. I have to keep turning down the brightness and everything. Yeah, I've already done my brows because I thought to myself, I save time doing brows off camera. I love doing autumn makeup. I love wearing makeup in autumn just because it just calms everything down and it just looks really good. Now for the eye bit, I will bring you closer, but this button just to my base on. The P. Louise base I always use. You could, if you don't have one of these, you could use a concealer, but I do not recommend you using a matte concealer. I just don't recommend that because it's just gonna not go into the eyes as nicely as a creamier hydrating concealer would. So the P. Louise base, if you want to get it, I say get it. It comes in 2 shades. If you want to try it, get the little one. But it just looks really good and I just love the way it just sits. So I'm going to bring you closer for my eyes. I'm going to move you closer and then I'm just going to do that. You can see my eyes, you can see it up close. Today we're going to do a halo look because I feel like a halo eye is going to be so good for autumn. Like, halo eyes are easy, they're just easy to create. Anyone can do a halo eye. I'm going to go into the Chanterelle colour. That colour just looks so gorgeous and we're just going to pop that in. And this doesn't have a mirror, but I'm just going to use that shade. Oh my god, that just looks gorgeous. That screamed onto me already. And then we're just gonna blend out my eyelids because my lids do crease. So on that, so we're just going to pop this into the crease slightly, and we're not going to go too heavy-handed with this. We're just going to do a light. We're just going to tap in once, and that's it. And then we're just going to go all through the crease with this. The crease is the part in between your lid and your eyebrow space. So if you look up, you see that line in there, that's my crease. Because I've got slightly hooded eyes, I go a little bit above, just because then you can see the colour a little bit more. And I absolutely love this colour. I just feel like it looks nice. So what I'm going to do, if you want to blend it out, you can clean your brush off or get another brush. But if you do using the same brush, just clean it. And then go back in with this and just go around the edges. That colour is stunning. So I'm just going to take this brush. I'm going to take the shade Fiddlehead. This little grey shade, which is perfect. And we're just going to tap off the excess. Always tap off the excess when you get dealing with eyeshadow because you don't want too much. I'm going to go through the crease again, but we're going to put this more on the outer and inner corner as well, and in the crease curve. So we just go like that, and then we're going to go in just a bit, just below that shade. I do love this shade. I feel like this shade is so much better. So I'm going to switch to a different brush because this brush is not as fluffy as I want it. And you can always tell when it's not as fluffy as you want it. Because when you work with it, it's just kind of a little bit... So we're just going to go to Fiddlehead again. I'm just going to... Oh, there we go. So we're just fluffy. And you can see it's in the inner and outer corner. And that's what we want. We want this little space to remain free. We want this middle space to remain free. Now I want to take a colour which I absolutely love. Absolutely love this colour because it's just gorgeous. If you like your emeralds, you like this. And we're going to go into Emerald City next. If you don't have this exact palette, don't worry. Just buy a palette that you think has the correct shades. Or you can take a picture. You can take a picture of the palette, like screenshot it, and then see if you've got any colours like this. So we're going to go, but I'm going to do this same again. Everyone does halo eyes differently, but I just love halo eyes. I just think they are really good and really special. I just love this shade so much. Put the Fiddlehead right in there. I want to leave that a bit freer just because I feel like that's going to be so much better. Then what we're going to do afterwards is take a little bit of Puffball right here and just a touch. I might need a smaller brush for this, but I'm just going to go onto the outer corner right here, and then we're going to go around the eye just a little bit. So next what we're going to do is for the middle, we're going to go in with Evergreen. Now, if you want to pop, use fingers. Let's pop more. Use a glitter glue. I'm not going to use a glitter glue today. I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, look at that. That is stunning. And I'm just going to pop that. It's like a mossy green. It is so gorgeous. And I'm just going to do that. You can see it's just beautiful. On top of that, I'm going to go in with West Coast. Just a touch, just go with West Coast and just go on top of that shade to create a really good, nice. Let's take the shade Evergreen again. I'm just going to pop that, keep going up, because I like it when shades go up. Like, I want it to go up so it looks like it's going from root to tip. I'm going to take a smaller brush and dip into Emerald City again. And we're just going to get more. We're just going to blend this in there and take that as well. That is one eye done. It just looks good. I'm going to go off camera to the other eye and we'll come back and do the face. And we have got my eyes done and my lashes are done. I can't remember what lashes I have. So I'm going to take some Mascara Primer, and this is the big part. I'm just going to put some on my face. Stuff is really good, just to let you know. It is so good. It is a little bit pricey, but if you want a smaller version, I say go to the smaller version. I do love this so much as well. If you're thinking, wow, your face is looking really red, it always happens. My face always goes red when I rub it, so don't worry about that. For foundation, I'm going to use my Natural Babe and Maybelline because I actually like that. But before I do that, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury just to light the face because this gives you a flawless glow. I love it. People get confused over my sponge because they're like, is that a Chloe Cosmetic sponge? No, it's not a Chloe Cosmetic sponge. It's a sponge from Then Beauty, and it is so much, I feel like that this is better than the one from Coco Cosmetics. Now hear me out. The reason why I feel like that is because this one's really soft. Like Coco Cosmetics ones, it's soft as well. But this one is kind of really, really soft. It's so soft. It's really good to blend out. And it blends out in seconds. Do you see what I mean? Look, I blend that all out and it's taken me literally seconds to blend out. I'm gonna use some, if it's got any more of this. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on a palette. See how I go with it now. So this is the foundation. I'm just going to blend this in. This is a glossy box where I'm so glad that I kept it because otherwise I'd be there like, what the hell? Oh god, it's a bit, there we go, it's a bit thingy. This foundation is so good. It looks really nice blended out. And it's in the shade Natural Beige as well. It may look dark, but it does blend out really nicely and I do like that. Now what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the Too Faced one this way, and it's in the shade Almond. Now with this one I do kind of like to use a light concealer. You might think of bloody hell, that's a lot. Don't worry, it's going to be good. The rest of it with brush, but then I'm going to use the sponge. Love a bright under eye. Beauty powder next. I'm going to pop the lighter shade underneath my eye. So much, and then I'm going to use a Huda Beauty powder. Even though this is matte, I like to still set my face with powder. I've gone back and fallen in love with the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Got the shade in 3 Tan. The reason I say get this shade, it looks dark, but trust me, applies to your face so nicely. It just looks so gorgeous, especially with the tan skin. I'm going to go underneath with this. And we're going to take the shade Puffball, Chanterelle, and these colours down the bottom as well, plus the glitter as well. Take the shade Puffball, pop that underneath my eye. Okay, and then we're going to take the shade for the head first and just put it. So I'm doing a halo eye on the bottom as well. Then we're going to take the shade Emerald City. I'm going to blend it. Sorry, it's all about blending. I'm going to take the shade Chanterelle and just go underneath it. And then we're going to take some glitter, Evergreen, and put it on the bottom. And then we're going to take a mascara, put mascara on the bottom of the lashes. And then that's the eyes. Some of the eye is kind of thingy, but my eyes go differently all the time. Now we're going to do a blush. This Heartbreaker blush, and just go like that because it's got different cut. It's got 2 different separate colours on the cheeks, and then the highlighter. I'm going to go for a different highlighter. I'm going to go for the Exit Beauty Diamond Glow because this is beautiful. So I'm going to take the shade Petals. I'm just going to pop that right here. God, do you see that? It's so stunning. I'm going to do a nudie kind of colour, just because I feel like with this one, you just, because the lips are really poppy out. I'm going to shoot the primer in the shade Toffee. And then we're going to take the shade Toffee in the shade Lipstick. I believe this is Toffee. Yeah, Toffee in the lipstick. This is like a luster lipstick. And then I'm going to take the shade Naked and put that in the middle. And now we're going to put some Charlotte Tilbury comes out there again. Well, Charlotte Tilbury scent spray there, so good. And then take the hair down, and this is the final look. I hope you do like this autumn makeup. I've had a blast creating it. I just love how things come together. So yeah, hopefully you do like this video. Please give the video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe because it's really helped me out. And see you guys in my next video. Bye.